Chief, have the book for 414, please.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Powers? The leading chief wants to see you topside. You know what it's about?
Yeah, he wants to try to get me on a softball team again.
Okay. Just so you're not in trouble.
Well, maintenance. You're something new for our squadron. We've had waves before, but never one qualified as assistant maintenance officer. You can see that you've had the training. So, welcome aboard.
Glad to be here.
I'm flying today. Commander Leonard's, our maintenance officer, is over at AIMD. So I guess,
Maybe I could just look around, sort of get oriented.
Hey, good idea. Say, Powers,
Yes, sir.
what's your schedule for today?
The 10:15 launch, sir.
Well, you've got a little time. Ensign Murphy, this is Petty Officer Powers, one of our troubleshooters.
How you do?
Would you take Ensign Murphy around and show her our general setup around here in the squadron?
Yes, sir. This way, ma'am.
Thank you.
Well, I hope you enjoy your tour here.
Thank you very much, sir.
Say, Powers,
Yes, sir.
you look a little happier.
Yes, sir. This way. Are you just visiting or what?
No, I'm assigned to the squadron.
Secretarial? You going to work out of the skipper's office?
No, I'm not in administration.
Yeah. Well, I can't decide where to begin.
Well, why don't we just nose around?
Okay. Anything you don't understand, just ask. I'll try to keep my explanation simple.
I'll bet you will.
Well, basically, we're a training squadron for experienced pilots who are making the transition to F-14s. In fact, today, some of them will be soloing an F-14 for the first time. So, most of our maintenance will be turnaround inspections. Okay, men, this is what we're looking for. Okay, men, move it out. FOD walk down, done every day. Even a tiny bit of metal or stone sucked up by a jet engine could cause trouble. Here's some of the stuff they picked up.
That's a lot of accidents prevented right there.
Yeah, safety's the big word around here. Every job, every area has its safety rules.
It looks like we got about 28 sorties scheduled.
Yes, sir.
First 6 are FAM hops.
Yes, sir.
A little concerned about the weather out there right now. It's looking a little crummy.
Well, it's forecast to clear up somewhere around noon, so we should be in pretty good shape.
Okay, how about these first 2 students? They were pretty weak when they went through aircrew training.
Well, sir, we've been working with them, and I don't think we'll have any problem whatsoever.
Re-examined them?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how are we doing on availability today?
Well, we've got 15 birds up right now, and we've still got this one problem with 412, electrical problem.
We also have some aircraft down for repairs. We hope to get 2 of them ready in time for the launch.
This indicator seems to check out okay, Chief.
Yeah, it's probably the signal data converter. You'll have to check out the whole system. I'll go get a work order for you.
Okay.
Okay, Mike, this is the situation as it stands right now. It should hold for about the rest of the day.
Okay, fine. Mike?
What plane have I got?
You've got 412, but it's still down at this time. Why don't you go ahead and man up, put your flight gear on. Maybe we'll get it up before it's time to leave.
Oh, okay.
Looking around, you probably get the impression everybody's just doing his own thing. But actually, it's carefully organized. For example, can you guess why that electronics technician is checking that radar?
I would suppose that the pilot discovered some discrepancy and reported it on the bright sheet.
Yeah, that's right. They teach you that in public affairs?
No, I'm not in public affairs.
Well, anyway, what happens is the pilot's report goes here to maintenance control. With that card system, they know the status of every plane in the squadron at all times. And then from here, work is assigned to the appropriate shop. Say, am I getting too technical for you?
Not yet.
Chief, can I turn 425? Just a minute. Hydraulics has the reservoir open. It's going to take probably all day. Okay, Commander Leonard, is he here? No, he's still over at AIMD.
AIMD, that's intermediate maintenance. Some of our squadron men are detached to there. They do a deeper level maintenance than we can perform on the line. They really go into it. All sorts of support activities are going on around us, just as they will be on a carrier.
Your squawk is 3570, departure on 363.1.
Yes, sir. This is your new form-fit helmet with the sonic ear cups in it. It's one of the best things the Navy has come out with yet. Great. With that combination, we really should be able to cut
Survival equipment. This is where the pilots suit up before a flight.
Really anxious to try them out. Thank you very much. I've got another problem while you're here. I've been having trouble with the oxygen mask fitting my face properly, up around the nose. I think the straps are a little loose, and I think if we could tighten them up and kind of tack them down so they won't move, it'd really help me out. What time do you fly, sir? I'll be flying 1100. I got a 9:15 brief. Okay, we'll have it ready for you, sir. Great, thank you.
Well, let's see. I don't know what to show you next.
Decisions.
Hey, Powers, you want to turn it up for me? Yeah. Actually, making decisions is my job.
I'll believe it when I see it.
It's just that I'm not used to being
up a little bit now, please.
Where's that?
Here. Now, what were you saying?
Yeah, well, look, the time's getting short. We better move on.
Okay.
Right, you got that STC for me on 412?
Yes, stuff just came in.
Outstanding. I guess we got a pilot sitting upstairs waiting for it.
That was the only thing holding it down, right?
Yeah.
Sign for the back?
Okay, about 6 of us here ready for PF1. For at least 3 of you, it's going to be your first flight in the F-14. That's what we've been working on here for the past few months. Nothing should be surprising to you. You've had a number of OFTs and briefs on it, so you should feel pretty much at home once you get in the aircraft. You have a pilot in the back seat and help you out if you have any problems. Okay, we're scheduled for a Tango 01 Western transition. We'll go ahead and get individual clearances, do an individual departure, and come on back on your own. Schedule's Hoppy 14, 15, and 16 aircraft assignments as on the board. Skip and Jimbo 433, Steve and Lee in 414, Steve Brown and myself in 412. 412 is presently down for an electrical problem. She is a comer, however, so hopefully we'll get out there.
Okay, we've got these 2 relays. This is a bad one. It's got a hole burning in the side of it. This is a good one. I want you guys to check it out before we put it in the airplane.
Okay, Chief. You want the phase rotation check, too, right?
Check all 3 phases before we put it in the airplane.
Yeah, hey, Chief. Sign off on that fuel quantity discrepancy on 412.
Okay, this looks good. We got a pilot up in the ready room sweating this thing out. Let's go take a look at it.
Up yet, Mike?
Birds up, man it.
Great.
That plane captain looks barely out of his teens.
He's old enough to be responsible for a multi-million-dollar aircraft. You know, it's not only officers in the Navy who have to take responsibility.
I never said otherwise.
Yes, ma'am. There's a sense of pride in belonging to a squadron. And the reason is that every member is important. Everybody relies on everyone else doing the job the Navy trained him to do. And that includes passing on this training to new members so they can work into a responsible job with confidence.
It's Murphy. I'm Commander Leonard's maintenance officer.
Hello.
How's everything going?
Fine, I hope. I've been watching your troubleshooter out there do his job.
Oh, Powers? Good man. In addition to having to know the specifics of his rate, he also has to have a general overall knowledge of the airplane in case something goes wrong during the launch. Okay, see? The flaps didn't come down on that plane.
Does that mean the launch will be canceled?
Well, that's what he's out there for. He has to make an on-the-spot decision if he's going to scrub the launch or if maintenance can fix it.
For him, that must be a big decision.
Well, evidently he's already made it because he swept the wings forward again, recycled the flaps, and evidently got the circuits back lined up again. So the hop is go. Juliet 412, contact departure monitor guard, clear for takeoff on the right.
412, switching departure, clear for takeoff, 24 right. You still here? I thought you'd be up in your new office by now.
I am in my new office.
Oh, Powers, you haven't met our new assistant maintenance officer yet?
No, I guess I really haven't.
Well, Ensign Murphy, Petty Officer Powers.
How do you do?
Well, I must say, Miss Murphy, you sure do learn fast.
And I must admit, Petty Officer Powers, you do make decisions where they count.
Well, on with the day's work. About now, the second pilot should be finishing his qualification flight.
One of these days, those pilots will be landing F-14s on a carrier.